Yo, I just woke up and somehow acquired a baby. But today we're going to tea room, so I'm gonna get ready for that.
My entire family was very excited to visit this tea room, and as soon as we got here, I knew that I was going to love it so much. They had a very quaint aesthetic and these little head mugs across the whole top rim of the main room of prominent Englishmen. And this is the room we dined in. They had a bunch of 3D paintings as well as teapots as decorations, and it was very fun to walk through it and look at everything. Once we got settled at our table, I opened up the menu and they had so many things to choose from. When I first came here, I mostly thought it would just be like finger sandwiches and tea, but they also had desserts and little quiches. We ordered 3 Windsor high teas, and then we looked over at the tea menu, and the tea menu was really overwhelming. They had so many options. I ended up choosing the Versailles lavender Earl Grey tea, and then my dad got a wedding cake flavored tea and a black tea.
Finley, we should put the sugar towards the sea. Finley, look at me.
Whenever my sisters and I sat down at the table, we chose our spots depending on which cups we wanted, and I felt like a princess drinking out of this pink one with the rose. The one Cruz is pouring is the Versailles Earl Grey tea that I had ordered, and that's the same one here. I made sure to try my tea without any sugar in it so I could get the full experience, but I did end up adding sugar after a few sips. While my sisters and I were still putting the sugar in our tea, our sandwiches and soup came out. My daddy ordered the soup of the day, which was a tomato soup, I think. And we also got some scones with some clotted cream and a side of, I think, was a lemon jam. I didn't much care for the lemon jam, but I did like the clotted cream. I admit, clotted cream sounds like it would be kind of gross, but it's actually sweet, and it adds a lot of depth to the flavor of the scone and just made it taste like 5 times even better. But had the scone not been my favorite, I definitely would say that the chocolate covered strawberries were second best, because they were like perfectly ripe and very red, but they also were dipped in dark chocolate instead of milk chocolate, which I really appreciate, because I personally prefer dark chocolate over milk chocolate. While we were waiting for the ticket, my dad and 2 little sisters sat outside, and it was such a picture. It was so cute. The owner is the nicest lady ever. She opened the Alice in Wonderland room just so we could go see. It was very precious. I think they host parties here. After I saw the Alice in Wonderland room, Mrs. Jan came outside and talked to us for the longest time. She is the sweetest lady ever, y'all. If y'all ever visit, you have to talk to her. She's like the best ever. Honestly, I kind of envy her grandchildren. But overall, we had an amazing experience and the best time ever. I will definitely be coming back. Mrs. Jan even gave me some tea, which I am so excited to try. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.